What's up, guys? We are going to break down Shedeur Sanders, Week 12, first ever start. The first Browns quarterback to win a rookie debut since, 1977 or something like that. Very sad stat. Shedeur fans, of which there are shockingly many, are extremely excited about what this means and this game being proof that Shedeur is arrived. He is him. He's never giving the job back. And Shedeur even said some cringy bullshit about, this is me on 1 week of practice. Imagine a whole offseason. Shedeur, we're never going to have to. You're never going to start in this league. It's not good. Because even when Shedeur plays his very best game, and frankly, this game was better than I ever thought he could accomplish in the NFL, it's fucking bad. And I was generous in saying it was a D. I very easily could have called this an F. Enough talk. Talk is cheap. Let's just break down the film. Let's fly through this thing. First off, we got a screen, routine, nothing to it. And here's just a quick slant. Again, it's like 5 yards downfield on third down, short of the sticks, nothing to it. Really ordinary throw. Clean pocket, really nice. And let's pause it. Really nothing open on the outside, but that inside, if you can float the ball over the linebackers right into this void here, you've got a really nice opening, and I think that he should be taking that. He doesn't really have the cojones to pull the trigger, and he ends up taking a bad sack. The sack's entirely on Sanders. There's tons of time, really good protection. You can't throw that in-breaker to the top of the screen because there's a man in your throwing lane, but you can loft the ball over the linebackers, under the safety. Plenty of room. I think that's Isaiah Bond he should have been hitting. Anyway, Shedeur goes deep. This is one read, right? He doesn't actually progress through the read at all. Let's see. It is third and long, so he does have to do something here. But again, you've got the post over the middle, float it past the linebackers, make Devin White turn and run. He's terrible at that. Instead, Shedeur just throws a deep ball to a receiver who's absolutely not winning, right? If they're even, he's leaving, and he's never at any point even, so he's not leaving. So why are you throwing him a deep ball? And it also lands out of bounds. It was a bad throw, bad decision, absolutely no chance of this being caught. He got blinders on. Not good. Play action, throw to the flat, nothing to it. Another routine, ordinary throw. This play is a little better, just in that, Shedeur avoids pressure, right? He rolls out, and it was necessary. He extends the play, but then he's throwing to a receiver that's tied up. Your tight end is literally engaged with Max Crosby. He can't catch. And you're throwing it too high for it to be a throwaway. So, this ball is kind of in harm's way. God forbid, right? If Harold Fannin doesn't get his paw on this ball, it's going to be picked off by whoever number 11 is. Look at that. That's so close to being an interception. And frankly, watching it now, I feel like maybe I should grade it as interceptable, but I will be generous. That could have gone really, really badly. This play, this is excellent. Right off the bat, there's immediate pressure, and Shedeur does a really great job of rolling out, avoiding Tyree Wilson's pressure. Tyree Wilson, not exactly the most fluid athlete, so he stumbles, but because Shedeur made him miss, that's really good. And then from kind of an awkward platform, he launches the ball, his own 35. Ball lands perfectly in Isaiah Bond's arms at the 10. That's 55 air yards, 45 yards downfield. Is it a cannon? By no means. But I honestly didn't think he had that much arm talent. I thought Shedeur would probably cap out at around 40 or 45 yards. This is 55, 45 downfield. I mean, that's pretty good. That's an elite throw. You could have placed it another foot out ahead, and then maybe it's a touchdown, but we're splicing hairs. That's excellent shit. Literally probably the best throw I've seen Shedeur make in high school, college, or the NFL. The very next play, just a ridiculously bad interception. He's late on throwing the curl. He doesn't read the defense. He's throwing into triple coverage. It's just terrible and inexcusable. Can't let it happen. And you're dragging the Raiders back into a game they had no business being in because of your bad decision. No matter, we're coming out in empty on the next drive. And we're getting the ball out quick. That's pretty solid. I mean, like, he gets the ball out very quick. It's a clean pocket. He has open receivers on hitches in the middle and on the boundaries of the field, right? It's a nice play design, but he executes, right? Like, all we're asking him to do is manage the offense, and he does it there. Here, not so much. First of all, he's leaving a pocket he doesn't need to. There's plenty of room here. Stand still. Stand still and survey the field. You've got 19 coming on that little Texas route. You've got your running back in the flat. You've got, apparently, Jerry Jeudy wide open down the field, right? So, again, he bails out of the pocket when he doesn't need to, and maybe that pulls the defense apart. Maybe that's what he was trying to do. Fine. Reset your feet and throw a strike. Instead, he tries to throw off platform, and his arm talent is just really bad. So instead of a really big play or maybe even a touchdown, and instead of the easy play, which is just a check down to the running back, he gets nothing. Bad play. The more play action, rollout. This isn't a plus pocket movement. This is intended in the play. Like, this is part of the design. And you're going to notice Jerry Jeudy, watch right here. He's like at the middle point of the crest in the Raider shield. Nobody's on him. Jerry Jeudy's in the very middle of the field, and there is nobody within 15 yards of him. Literally. So Shedeur just lofts it up. On the original watch, I thought maybe this is a great throw, but now seeing that it's truly a coverage bust, there was nobody on him for the entire width of the field, and it was almost impossible to miss him. I'm going to grade that as a solid throw. It's a good job of recognizing the coverage bust, and it's unfortunate that Jerry Jeudy fumbles here because it's going to ruin Shedeur's EPA, but it's not the greatest play. It's a busted coverage. It's a really good play design. It's just fine by the quarterback. Like, and full disclosure, that's one of the two impressive plays Shedeur had all game. He has a little check down. He does a little shimmy shake in the pocket, but it's completely unnecessary. A little play action rollout. Lucky this isn't picked, right? He's rolling left, so you give him a plus pocket movement because it's tough. But that ball is definitely bad, and you'll see here on the tight copy, he's kind of lucky that a Raider didn't catch it. Right? Right between the hands. Now, it would have been a tough catch, but it's a bad throw. And that's the second pass that we're going to say it's not interceptable, but it was almost interceptable. There's a little screen, very ordinary. Another ordinary screen. Both of them get plus pocket movements because he had to alter the trajectory to get over rushers, but still ordinary routine throws. There's another routine throw. All this has been really, really simple and easy. Here, got a little bit of pass rush, and he flings the ball out, and he doesn't keep it up. Right? It's just he short arms it. Play action. You got the check down. He doesn't want it, and then he misses a wide open receiver by a mile. And that's inexcusable. Bad pass. A little more rollout and a miss. Right, you'll see here on the tight copy, it would have had to be one of the most insane catches of the year in order to be completed. And I believe this is the super long touchdown pass. No. It looks exactly the same. The difference is the defender made the tackle here. Like that play perfectly encapsulates why I'm not so impressed by Shedeur's 66-yard touchdown pass. It went viral because I was saying, like, this pass went -8 air yards. But the reality is, like, it's not hard. It's cool. It's not a bad thing that he threw the screen as designed, but it's not hard. It's not impressive. We really shouldn't talk about it. It's basically a run by the running back. Anyway, here, Max Crosby doing a great job. Shedeur does an awesome job of stepping up and around pressure. I'm not sure if he did this on purpose or he just panicked, but either way, it really worked. And then he extends the play further and just throws it away. So we've got 2 plus pocket movements because he extended the play and a throwaway, a positive throwaway, though. Like, that very easily could have been a sack. Good job. Good job not to take a sack. Another deep ball, and this one totally could have been picked. Like, again, he's not reading the play. He's just deciding pre-snap, like, oh, I'm going to throw it deep. Again, if they're even, he's leaving, right? So on a streak, if they're even, you throw the ball to that receiver, typically. It gets more complicated than that, but let's keep it simple. This is not a long video. The cornerback is 4 yards ahead of the receiver, so if you're going to throw to that receiver, it has to be back shoulder. Instead, Shedeur airs it up, and it's a terribly placed ball, and then here you go. I mean, it goes literally right through the hands of the defender who is sitting and waiting for it. That is a pickable ball on a deep throw. We have 4 arguably pickable balls in this game, 1 that got picked, and then 3 that almost got picked. Again, we will show you right here. I could have very easily, if I was a less kind man, given Shedeur 4 interceptable passes in this game. Instead, I'll only give him 2, and you guys better remember that when you say I'm a hater. Play action, roll to your left, do something, and he grounds it. And again, it's not the worst thing to get rid of the ball when you're pressured, but like you had a first down right there. All you have to do is keep the ball in the air, and he missed. Bad throw. And there it is. So if I stop the play right here, if the running back falls, you're going to say, Shedeur made the easiest throw of the year. And I'd say, yeah, that's what that is. But because the running back goes yard, Browns fans want to tell me that this means Shedeur is a franchise quarterback. I know Dylan Gabriel missed a screen pass a few weeks ago or whatever. It doesn't matter at all. You should expect 100% completion on screens other than when the defense blows it up. This is no different. So, in total, Shedeur had 1 elite pass, that deep ball to Isaiah Bond, and it was lovely. But other than that, he only had 1 positive play, which is that coverage bust to Jerry Jeudy, who ultimately fumbled. He was accurate on 12 of his 19 aimed passes. He took a sack he never should have, and he made no runs, positive or negative. On the day, I give Shedeur a D, and it very easily could have dropped to a D- if I was a little harsher on those 2 balls that were arguably pickable. He was accurate on 57% of his aimed passes. People are giving J.J. McCarthy a hard time for being really, really inaccurate. J.J. McCarthy was accurate on 67, so 10% more accurate, and he's still getting crushed for it. Keep that in mind. Shedeur produced a positive play on just 8% of his dropbacks. That's fucking terrible. Again, J.J. McCarthy, same week, the guy that everybody thinks sucks and doesn't belong in the league, 9.5% of his dropbacks were positive plays. It's not good. Shedeur was never going to be good. Sure, this is better than I ever thought he would look because he completed a deep ball, and I frankly didn't think he ever would. But other than that deep ball, it was another really bad day. And this is against arguably the worst defense in the league, or at least amongst them. I think next week's going to be really rough, and I think Shedeur fanboys better really bask in the sun while they arguably can, because even though this game was not good, it's only going to get worse from here. I'm sure that the comments will be very rational. Asta.